It's your boy back again with a reaction video. Woo! I should not be this energized. Let me just fix my mic. I'm sorry, making the noise. Alright, there we go. So you see, we're all doing an reaction video, and we're gonna do it not Tales from the Foundation, you know. Let's take like a 1 or 2 day break on it. We are doing Back to the Lobby, you know, my boy Lobby, you know. And before we start this, guys, you know, we are 665 subscribers. We're actually gaining subscribers in a good way right now. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Remember, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be giving away multiple gift cards and a Facebook. I'm gonna buy myself a webcam. Woo! No, let me just say right now, guys. Hit the like button, you know. Get my thing more recommended. Hit the subscribe button. Go to 1,000 subscribers. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you multiple gift cards and stuff, you know. And a face cam. And remember, make sure you turn on that bell notification. Hell yeah! Hey guys, remember, there is a comment section of my videos, you know. You can maybe, you know, go down there, write something, you know. I'll reply to you 24/7. Alright, let's get to it. You already know, I don't care, he has way more subscribers than me. Go support the Robert. Robert deserves this way more than me. You know, I'm gonna leave a like. The original video is gonna be in the description. And let's get started. Let me just fix my mic a little bit more. And hell yeah! Alright, let's get started.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright.
The muck had completely covered the man's form and extended 2 additional limbs as it crashed forward. The roar of the cheering people was absolutely deafening. He watched as the creature bashed his men and enveloped their corpses with its filthy slime. Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber. Today we bring you SCP Foundation Tier Class Object SCP-582. SCP-582, also known as a bundle of stories, is an
Alright, so let me say what I think this SCP is. So I think this SCP is like not multiple. Like any story that there is, especially, you know, the scary ones, like, you know, Slenderman, Wells, I don't know, any scary story, like the Boogeyman, all that. This guy, like, this thing will take the form of it. Like, you know, just kill you, obviously, you know, not just scare you, like the other SCP that we acted to. This one actually kills you. So let's say anything that scares you or something, like a scary story, it will take form as it. You know, like, let's say I'm scared of Slenderman. It's gonna be Slenderman. If I'm scared of, I don't know, this weird monster, gonna take the form of that weird monster. Alright, let's continue.
Adaptive self-propagating meme. Its primary ability is passive reality modification. Any fictional account written about 582 will become a factual record of a manifestation of the entity.
Oh! Alright, so anything that write on the book happens in real life. I think that's what it's telling me. So let's say I write Bigfoot or something. Bigfoot spawned right in front of me from the book. That's cool.
In which 582 will carry out all actions attributed to it in the narrative. These manifestations can...
That's low-key broken. I could be like, yo, I'll make you big, scary and everything, right? But go rob all these banks and bring me all the money.
take place at any time and place when specified. If no specific location or time is given, the manifestation will occur at any opportunity that will meet the narrative's criteria.
Okay.
582's actual abilities within narrative are generally nebulous and lacking in detail. The most common format of a story involves the aftermath of its manifestation, or a short-lived encounter, rather than an explanation or justification of the events. What is known is that 582 regularly appears capable of appearing or disappearing at any place or time, and that no method of terminating or otherwise harming 582 within any narrative has been successful. 582's portrayal as a godlike entity has led to a collection of commonly featured
damn, my boy guy, God complex
avatars. Its actual form, if extant, has yet to be featured in any narrative. Here's a list of notable manifestations of 582. Manifestation Alpha. This is the most common instance of 582. Alpha is a humanoid creature standing approximately 2 meters tall and wearing thickly layered robes.
How much is 2 meters? Let's go. This expedition. 2 meters and feet. Damn, my boy's like almost basically the same height as me. Okay.
Often compared to
I
burlap.
would be scared. I'll bash
the figure is hooded and no face is visible under.
My boy trying to be like, you know, Assassin's Creed. I forget the name of him.
Neath. Common additional details include carrying sacks or bundles of unknown contents, in addition to the appearance of heavy bleeding.
Okay.
Manifestation Alpha is the least dangerous of its manifestations,
So that's the safest form he has. Okay.
with death occurring in only 23% of instances. Manifestation Beta, a hexapodal entity appearing
That one will be a little bit more scary. I'm not gonna lie.
to be made out of molten tar. Manifestation Beta will attempt to attack any nearby humans unprotected by certain preventative measures. Manifestation Beta has appeared at the same time as Manifestation Alpha on 5 occasions,
Okay.
seemingly using Manifestation Alpha as a host or disguise.
Oh god. Alright guys, I told you, if I'm not getting a single penny from these ads, I'm not gonna show with volume. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's pause it and let's continue. Alright. Oh, I did not meant to do that. Alright.
Manifestation Gamma appears as a 100-meter wide
Okay.
plant-like entity,
You're trying to be like
giving
Groot.
off an intense white light and substantial radiation. The strength of the radiation is unmeasured, but it is enough to be fatal to humans within 6 to 10 hours.
God damn. Yeah, you missed me with that though. Missed me with it. You will never see me near him.
Manifestation Gamma does not appear to take notice of any outside stimuli, and on one occasion has been observed growing out of or feeding off of Manifestation Beta. Manifestation Delta.
Alright, Delta.
This is the manifestation in containment within the Foundation. Delta appears as a poorly defined humanoid shadow. Due to the nature of its containment narrative, Manifestation Delta is incapable of exiting its containment module
Okay.
or interacting with personnel. Manifestation Zeta exists within more than 3 dimensions,
What?
making it impossible to properly perceive by humans.
Okay.
Manifestation Zeta has only been encountered once in 2010, resulting in 358 deaths and a localized restructuring event. Although there were many
Wait, what? I'm so confused. That reminds me of the episode that we saw from the Robin, the Pokemon one. So what? Does it create like its own dimensions or something?
manifestations of 582, however, its origin may be traced to an obscure American author active during the 1940s and 50s.
Okay.
The original works containing 582 were never published, but were discovered by several close friends and fellow amateur writers upon the author's death in 1957, who then served as the original infection vector. Below is the encounter of the author with SCP-582. Roger Legren
Okay.
crumpled up the 5th text-filled sheet and rocketed it towards the wastebasket. Why can't I write today? He bent over his desk and ran his fingers through his hair, resting his elbow on top of dozens of discarded brainstorming sheets covered with half-formed ideas. What's happening to me? Damn it, I just want to write how I used to.
My boy's going crazy.
Frustrated, he grabbed a random piece of paper and began writing again. And then the great Dam Ragravi, the master of language I just pulled out of nowhere, appeared to Roger and struck him with awe and inspiration.
Hey?
He became his muse, his inspiration, his path to better things in this pitiful existence of frustration. Ah! He ripped the sheet to shreds and tossed it over his shoulder before folding his arms and laying his head down on his desk. He stayed like this for a few moments before being struck by the peculiar feeling that something was watching him. Slowly, he turned to look behind him. A tall man-like figure stood there, with a featureless face visible under its hood and dressed in several heavy layers of a coarse brown fabric. It said nothing. It simply stood there.
Well, I guess we'll do. If you look behind you, see a sits tall being just looking at you. No face or nothing.
With its head angled down towards Roger. Who the hell are you? The figure remained silent. How did you get in here? Still silent, the being in front of him raised a single finger, with no fingernail to be seen, and pointed at the scraps Roger had just torn up. Unsure of what the figure meant with this gesture, he continued to stare in awe as it started to move about the room. It picked several balled up pieces of paper
Get out of there!
and returned them to Roger's desk, smoothing them out and pointing at several key words and phrases previously deemed by the man to be bad ideas. He walked over and watched the creature. A god of books. A tale of a family. Something that will change the world. He looked up at the hooded thing, which had picked up the torn scraps and replaced them on the surface in front of Roger. And so he understood. He had found a being that could be manifested when written about. It was something that could literally change the world. He became inspired and empowered by this discovery.
Nah, that's everyone. Like, when someone get power, like, let's say, oh, that guy's nice and all that, but watch them when they get power or a lot of money, they go instantly change how they are.
And began frantically writing out notes and ideas. Good ones this time. He never noticed the creature he now knew as Regravi disappear.
Okay.
But he knew that he'd meet it again. As he fell deeper and deeper into a writing frenzy, he came to many realizations, many stopped thoughts, and many epiphanies about the thing he had found. This was something that deserved respect. This was something that deserved praise.
Damn, my boy 24/7 grinding.
Something that Roger was born to do. And so, the first scribe of Regravi came into existence. It wasn't hard to find people to join in the belief. After all, it was a religion based on a figure whose existence and power could be proven at literally any time. First
my boy's
came
gonna
Roger's
get God
close
complex,
friends,
I'm telling you.
then their friends, until they numbered about 50 people.
Yo, really? Yo, really? They making the whole cult just because they read this book or something.
But soon enough, a wolf came to tear the believers asunder. They filed into the warehouse silently. But even so, their black tactical clothing made them distinctly noticeable among the sea of brown robes. Laughter and talking transformed into silence in the space within just a few seconds. The screaming began when the agents drew their guns and began yelling and cornering them. The figure's hood fell to the floor, severed from the rest of his outfit by the attack, revealing a faceless head with large, bloody holes scattered across the surface. Several of the hooded figures shouted in surprised delight at the appearance of the entity, which simply stood tall and silent. The blood began flowing more freely, and turning darker and thicker with each passing second.
Yo, that's no SCP. You know, when this happens, when you put egg or something, and it turns black, that's some witchcraft or, you know, demon craft or something, but I'm telling you, just get a priest. It will all work out. Or just dip.
Jerome, kill it. And kill them quickly.
Damn.
Burn the building down if you must. The man on his side nodded and sprinted off as Jacob once again lifted the cone, shouting at the crowd with the tall, dirty figure remaining steadfastly erect in the center.
Damn.
Instantly, the faceless man seemed to shift to the front of the crowd, with his arms and legs outstretched like a star. Each blast shredded its already rough outfit, punching red holes all across its form. Agents were now openly firing at the crowd, but the being seemed to catch each and every bullet with its own.
Okay, guy, he's protecting his own cause. You see that? Okay.
Own body. As this continued, the ruby-colored dripping from these wounds darkened and a bubbling black liquid began seeping out. No! No! Jacob attempted to shout once more, but could muster nothing more than a rasp. Not yet. I can't be finished yet. He threw the object in his hand aside. Useless relic. God help me. God help me. He glanced up at the scene. The muck had completely covered the man's form.
God damn. You see, why is he even on the floor, boy? Just dip.
And extended 2 additional limbs as it crashed forward. The roar of the cheering people was absolutely deafening. He watched as the creature bashed his men and enveloped their corpses with its filthy slime. I'm not ready yet. I have so much left to accomplish. I can't die here. Not now. He was still reaching for his pistol when the creature's front leg slammed through his chest.
Damn.
The last glimpse of the mortal world Jacob Hunt experienced was utter blackness, surrounded by the cacophony of
That's tough. That sounds like a pee-pee, you know, personal problem.
Defeat. Remember to check out my new animation channel.
That was not bad, guys. You know, that was interesting, dude. That was interesting. Guys, you already know what this means when you get to this part of the video. Woo! This is why you can listen to the video, guys. Remember, hit that like button, you know, get more comment on YouTube, you know, try and get to 1,000 subscribers. So that make sure you hit the subscribe button too. Gonna be giving away multiple gift cards and everything and face cam review. You know, I mean, reveal. You know, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, and turn on the notification. And remember, there's a comment section below. You can write anything. I'll try to reply 24/7. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Flames out.